Once I courted a pretty fair maid, and she was handsome, tall and young, until at length I did discover that she had a false and flattering tongue. If I had have loved her, foolish would I be, but love will never, never conquer me. No, nor anyone will me conquer or keep me from my flowing bowl. When I am single, single I am free, love will never, never conquer me.
Hello, hello.
Perhaps someday I'll get some.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with my ladies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, I'm sick in me head, I haven't been to bed since first I came ashore with me plunder. I've seen centipedes and snakes, my head it's full of aches. I have to make a path for way out yonder. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with my ladies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, where are me boots, me noggin, noggin boots? They've all gone for beer and tobacco. You see the soles are getting thin, oh, the up is letting in. The heels are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with my ladies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, where is me shirt, me noggin, noggin shirt? It's all gone for beer and tobacco. You see the sleeves, they got worn out. Oh, the collar's turned about. The tail is looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with my ladies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, where is me wife, me noggin, noggin wife? She's all gone for beer and tobacco. You see her front cut all worn out and her tail's been kicked about. I'm sure she's looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with my ladies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, where is me bed, me noggin, noggin bed? It's all gone for beer and tobacco. You see, I sold it to the girls. The springs, they all got twirls. The sheets are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with my ladies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Thanks so much. Happy Thursday night, everyone. We're O'McPub Band. We're probably the best guitar bell-run Irish duo playing in Maryland. Thanks for coming hanging out at Franklin's. We usually be drinking with you, but today we're playing for you and drinking with you. Both. Let us know if you got any requests. And if you want to dance, we got a dance floor. Here we go. Well, I took a stroll of an old long walk, day-I-hey. Met a little girl, we stopped to talk, fine soft day-I asked you, Fred, what's a fella to do? Oh, her hair was black, her eyes are blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the Salt Hill Prom with a Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down a day, hey. asked me up to a flat downtown, fine soft day, I ask you, Fred, what's a fella to do? Oh, her hair was black, her eyes are blue. So I took her head, I gave her a twirl. Oh, I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart, take it home. I ask you now, tell me what would you do? Oh, her hair was black, her eyes are blue. She traveled around and all over this world. Oh yeah, I ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl. I ask you now, tell me what would you do? Oh, her hair was black and her eyes are blue. She traveled around and all over this world. Ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl. No, I ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl. Thanks so much. We got any whiskey drinkers here tonight? All right, this next song's for all us whiskey drinkers out there. Here you go. Hey, whiskey, you're the devil. You're leading me astray over hills and mountains unto America. You're sweeter, stronger, decenter, spunkier, nutty. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunker, sober. Now those brave boys, oh, we're on the march and off to Portugal and Spain. Drums are beating, banners high, the devil at home, it will come tonight. Love, fare thee well, with the Juliana, Juliana, da, with the Juliana, Juliana, da. Merrick's for two, oh laddie, oh, there's a whiskey in the jar. Hey, whiskey, you're the devil, for you're leading me astray over hills and mountains unto America. Oh, you're sweeter, stronger, decenter, spunkier, nutty. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunker, sober. Well, the French are fighting boldly, men are dying hot and coldly. Give every man his fast of power, his firelock, it is on his shoulder. Love, fare thee well, with the Juliana, Juliana, da, with the Juliana, Juliana, da. Merrick's for two, oh laddie, oh, there's a whiskey in the jar. Hey, whiskey, you're the devil, for you're leading me astray over hills and mountains unto America. Oh, you're sweeter, stronger, decenter, spunkier, nutty. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunker, sober. Says the mother, do not wrong me, don't you take my daughter from me. For if you do, I will torment you. When I'm dead, my ghost will haunt you. Love, fare thee well, with the Juliana, Juliana, da, with the Juliana, Juliana, da. Merrick's hotel, laddie, oh, there's a whiskey in the jar. Hey, whiskey, you're the devil, for you're leading me astray over hills and mountains unto America. Oh, you're sweeter, stronger, decenter, spunkier, nutty. Oh, whiskey, oh, me darling, drunker, sober. In the merry month of June, when first time I started, left the girls at two, so sad and broken hearted, saluted Father dear, kissed my darling darling mother, drink a pint of beer, me grief and tears are smothered, then off to reap the corn, leave where I was born, cut the stump of thorn, and vanish ghosts and goblins. We bought a pair of brogues, rattling over the bogs, frightened all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lottie Lie. When in Mulligar that night I rest my limbs so weary, started by daylight, me spirits bright, and early well took a drop of pure, kept my heart from sinking, that's a Paddy's cure. Whenever he's on the drinking to see the lassie smile, laughing all the while, had me curious style would set your heart to bubble, and asked if I was tired, wages I required, I was almost tired on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lottie Lie. Well, from there I got away, me spirits never fell, and landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. Well, Captain at me word, sit in the room had he. Well, then I jumped aboard a cabin bound for Paddy. Well, down among the pigs, playing some hearty rigs, dance some hearty jigs, the water on me bubbling off to Holyhead. Wish myself was dead, better off instead on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lottie Lie. Well, the boys of Liverpool, and when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, well, the blood began to boil. Temper I was oozing, poor old Aaron's Isle. Well, he began abusing her on me, so says I, shillelagh I'll fly. Galway boys came by and told that I was hollering with a loud hooray. They joined in the fray, we quickly cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Lottie Lie. Did you not know? Well, I didn't see much future when I left the Christian Brothers School, so I waved a goodbye with a wistful eye. I left the girls at 2, and sometimes when I'm reminiscing about the prefabs and my old friends, and I know that there'll be change or gone the time I get home again, and I wish I was on that 17 stone walls and the grass is green. Yes, I wish I was on that 17 stone walls and the grass is green, traveling with just my thoughts and dreams. Well, the old fella left me to Shannon, was the last time I traveled the road, and as we turned and left at Claregalway, I could feel a lump in my throat, and I pictured it thousands of times that I traveled that well-worn track, and I know that things will be different if I ever decide to go back, and I wish I was on that 17 stone walls and the grass is green. Yes, I wish I was on that 17 stone walls and the grass is green, traveling with just my thoughts and dreams. Now as I travel down the highway, or the filthy overcrowded trains, when there's no one to talk to in transit, so I sit there and daydream in vain. And behind all those muddled up problems of living on a foreign soil, I can still see the twists and turns in the road, the square of the town of the tribes. Yes, I wish I was on that 17 stone walls and the grass is green. Yes, I wish I was on that 17 stone walls and the grass is green. traveling with just my thoughts and dreams. What? What? That's what she said. As always, we got coasters, magnets, stickers, and koozies over here. They're free. You can take as many as you like. We also got t-shirts and scarves for sale if you're interested in those. And come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush the bushla, hush and listen. Oh, his cheeks were all aglow. I bear orders from the captain, get you ready quick and soon. For those pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. For the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. Oh, and come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where that gathering is to be. At the old spot by the river, quite well known to you and me. One more word for single token, whistle out the marching tune. With your pike upon your shoulder at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. With your pike upon your shoulder at the rising of the moon. Out from many a mud-walled cabin, eyes were watching through the night. Many a manly heart was beating for that blessed morning light. Murmurs ran along the valley to that banshee's lonely croon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. And 1,000 pikes were flashing at the rising of the moon. Well, all along that singing river, that black mass of men were seen. High above their shining weapons flew their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, whistle out the marching tune. And hurrah me, boys of freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And hurrah me, boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And hurrah me, boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. There you go. All right, as you probably know, the island of Ireland is broken up into 32 different counties. And one of those counties on the west coast is called Mayo. And so this song is about the beauty of that particular county. Oh, the green and red of Mayo, I can see it still. It's soft and craggy boglands, it's tall majestic hills, where the ocean kisses Ireland and the waves caress its shores. The feeling it came over me to stay forevermore, forevermore. From its rolling coastal waters, I can see Croagh Patrick's Peak. One Sunday every summer, the pilgrims climb the reek, where St. Patrick in its solitude looked down across Clew Bay, with the ringing of its bell, called the faithful there to pray, there to pray. Take me to Clare Island, the home of Branwell. Its waters harbor fishes, from the heron to the whale. And now I must depart, and reality it's played. May the time not pass so slowly before I set sail again, set sail again. Oh, the green and red mail. Oh, I can see its tail. It's soft and craggy boglands, it's tall majestic hills, where the ocean kisses Ireland and the waves caress its shores. The feeling it came over me to stay forevermore, forevermore, stay forevermore. Green and red and mayo, green and red of mayo, green and red of mayo, green and red of mayo. Thanks, Janet. Good. I met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Springs a girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren from the dock. Saw a train set the night on fire. I smell the spring of a smoky wind. Dirty old town, oh dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, oh dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the dancing. Sure. The Cadillac stood by the house, so the Yanks, they were within. And those tinker boys, they asked advice how to wire her with a pin. and we turned and shook as we had a look in the room where the dead man lay. And so big Jim Dwyer made his last trip to the shores where his fathers lay. Well, 15 minutes later, we had our first taste of whiskey. There was uncles giving lectures on ancient Irish history. The men all started telling jokes, the women, they got frisky. At 5 o'clock in the evening, every bastard there was whiskey. Fare thee well, going away, for there's nothing left to say. Farewell to New York City, boys, to Boston and PA. He took 'em out of Welling Cloud, and he's often heard to say, I'm a free-born man of the USA. He fought the champ in Pittsburgh, oh, he slashed him to the ground. He took a tiny tarot, he only went one round. He never had no time for red, for drink or dice or whores. And he never threw a fight when the fight was right, they sent him to the war. Fare thee well, going away, oh, there's nothing left to say. With Sancho Joe, Aaron, go, my loves in America. Love calling of the rosary, Spanish wine from far away. I'm a free-born man of the USA. This morning in the harbor, well, I said goodbye to you. And I remember how I swore that I'd come back to you one day, as the sunset came to meet the evening on the hill. Well, I told you I always loved you, I always did, and I always will. Fare thee well, going away, oh, there's nothing left to say, except say a note, your eyes as blue as the water in the bay. And a big Jim Dwyer, the man on the wire, who's often heard to say, I'm a free-born man of the USA. I'm a free-born man of the USA. All right, how many beer drinkers we got out tonight? Woohoo! It's for all the good beer drinkers and all the good beer out there. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. Oh, look what he's done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Oh, Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea, along came a man by the name of Charlie Mops, and he invented a wonderful drink, and he made it out of hops. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. And look what he's done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Oh, Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. A barrel of malt, a bushel of hops, you stirred around with a stick. It's the kind of lubrication that makes your engine tick. 40 pipes a wallop a day will keep you in the cracks. It's only 8 penny and 1 and 6 in tax. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. Now look what he's done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. The jury bar, the Franklin pub, the hole in the wall as well. It's one thing you can be sure of, that it's Charlie's beer they sell. So come all you lucky lads, at 11 o'clock you stop. 5 short seconds, remember Charlie Mops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. Now look what he's done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Oh, Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer. Oh, thanks so much. One of the best things about being an Irish person is no matter where you go in the world, you'll probably run into another Irish person. And once you find them, you're going to want to find a place like this, come hang out and get to know them. So this song is for all those wonderful third places in the world where we get to meet new friends, like Franklin's. You're walking through a city street. You could be in Peru. You hear a distant calling. You know it's meant for you. You drop what you were doing. You join the merry mob. And before you know just where you are, you're in an Irish pub. They got one in Honolulu. They got one in Oslo too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. So wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Now the design is fairly simple, oh, it usually works the same. You'll have Razor Horton scoring in the Ireland-England game, and you know you're in an Irish pub the minute you're in the door, cause a couple of boys at Bullrons are murdering Christy Moore. They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Oslo too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. So wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Now, the owner is Norwegian, the manager comes from Cork, and the lad that's holding up the bar says only it just work. He was born and bred in Bolton, his mammy's from Kildare. He's going to make his fortune soon and move to County Clare. They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Oslo too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. So wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Now it's time for me to go. I have to catch my train. I'll leave you sitting at the bar to face the wind and rain. And I'll have that pint you owe me, but not gone on the dry. We meet next week in Frankfurt, in the fields of Athenry. They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Oslo too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. So wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Oslo too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. So wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Yo, thanks so much. Fare thee well to Prince's Landing Stage, Mersey River, fare thee well. Oh, I am bound for California, oh, I know that I'll return someday. So fare thee well, my own true love, oh, I'll return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Oh, I am bound on the Shanky sailing ship, Davy Crockett is her name. Oh, and Burgess is a captain of hers, so they say that she's afloat in shame. So fare thee well, my own true love, I'll return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed with Burgess once before, I think that I know him quite well. For if a man is a sailor, he'll get along. If not, he's in a floating hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, I'll return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee, oh, well, the ship it is in the harbor, love. Oh, you know that I can't remain. Oh, and I know it will be such a long, long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love. I'll return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare thee well, my own true love. Oh, I'll return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare thee well, my own true love. Well, I'll return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Margaret. It's too much. Too much. As a reminder, there is a dance floor over here. There you go. You got the dancing shoes on and everything for it. All right, this next song is a classic Irish love story. Boy meets girl, girl steals watch, boy gets sent off to Australia. In a neat little town they called Belfast, oh, apprentice to trade I was bound. Oh, and many the hour of sweet happiness will I spent in that neat little town, till sad misfortune came over me. It caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she's the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, I took a stroll one evening, and not meaning to go very far. Well, I happened upon a sweet damsel. She was selling her trade at the bar. A gold watch she took from her pocket, oh, and placed it right into my hand. And the very first thing that I thought was, it looks like the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. Oh, you think she's the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Now before a judge and a jury, on next morning I had to appear. And the judge, she says, me young fellow, this case against you, it's quite clear. Oh, 7 long years is your sentence. Are you ready to Vandyham's land? Far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. I think she's the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So come on, you jolly young fellas, and take a warning by me. For whenever you're out for that liquor, me lads, beware of those pretty colleens, for they'll fill you with a whiskey and porter until you are not able to stand. And the very next thing that you know, me lad, you're headed to Van Diemen's land. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she's the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she's the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Thanks so much. Or as you probably know, the Irish flag has 3 colors on it. Green is for the Catholics, the orange is for the Protestants, and the white is for the peace we always hope stays between them. This next song is that dynamic in a family unit where you got a Catholic mother, a Protestant father, and a kid trying to keep the peace. If this song is triggering for you in any way, I recommend you go see your local bartender. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. My father was an Ulster man, proud Protestant was he. My mother was a Catholic, from County Cork was she. They were married into churches, they lived happily enough, until the day that I was born and things got rather tough. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Baptized by Father Riley, I was rushed away by car to be made a little orange man, my father's shining star. I was christened David Anthony, still in spite of that, to my mother I was William, my mother called me Pat. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. With mother every Sunday to mass I'd proudly stroll, and after that the orange lord would try to save me soul. And both sides tried to claim me, but I was smart because, well, I played the flute or played the harp, depending where I was. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. And when I sing those rebel songs, much to my mother's joy, my father would jump up and say, "Look here now, Bill, me boy, well, that's quite enough of that lot." Then he'd toss me Iroquois. He'd have me sing the orange flute, the heroes of the Boyne. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. One day me ma's relations came around to visit me, just as my father's kinfolk were all sitting down to tea. They tried to smooth things over, but they all began to fight. And me be strictly neutral, I punched everyone in sight. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Now my parents never could agree about my time at school. My learning was all done at home, that's why I'm such a fool. Oh, they both passed on, God rest them. I was left between that awful color problem of the orange and the green. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Oh, this is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Oh, thanks so much. Garmagat. In Bangerstown, the county down, one morning last July, from a boring green came that sweet Colleen. She smiled as she passed me by, but she looked so sweet from her two bare feet, from the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, well I shook myself for to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry King, Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like that sweet Colleen I met at the county down. As she onward sped, oh I scratched my head, I looked with a feeling rare, and I says I to the passer-by, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? Well he smiled at me, oh he says he, that's the gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rose McGann from the banks of the Bann, the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like that sweet Colleen I met at the county down. At the harvest fair she will surely be there, and I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright, my hat cocked right, to smile from my nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke and no horse I'll yoke, till my plough turns a rust-colored brown, till a smiling bride by my own fireside, the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like that sweet Colleen I met at the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like that sweet Colleen I met at the county down. Well, thanks so much. All right, this next song you probably heard on the radio a few times in your life. Lots of people don't recognize it as an Irish tune, but it's actually a direct response to an IRA bombing that happened in 1993 that killed two young people, a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old. So it's an anti-war, anti-violence song. Feel free to sing along if you know it. Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence it causes silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, 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 hey, oh. It's the same old thing since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, oh, do 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 da. Thanks so much. Thing? Lizzie? Interesting. You've never used that word before to describe your guitar? Last night as I slept, well, I dreamt I met with Bean. I shook him by the hand. Oh, we passed the time of day when questioned on his views of the crux of life's philosophies. Had but these few clear, oh, and simple words to say. I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. I have cursed, bled, and sworn, jumped bail and landed up in jail. Life has often tried to stretch me, but that rope always went slack. And now that I've a pile, I'll go down to Franklin Brewery. I'll walk in on my feet, but I'm leaving on my back. I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Yeah. Oh, the words that he spoke seem the wisest of philosophies. There's nothing ever gained by a wet thing called a tear. And when the world is dark and I need the light inside of me, I'll walk into a bar and drink 15 pints of beer. 'Cause I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where streams of whiskey are flowing. Thanks so much. All right, the lyrics of this next song are written by a man named Bobby Sands. If you don't know who Bobby Sands was, he led a hunger strike in 1981 to protest the harsh conditions the British government were holding Irish prisoners. He succumbed to that hunger strike after 66 days and wrote the lyrics of this song about another Irish uprising trying to get the British off the island of Ireland in 1803. Saw many young Irishmen being sent off to Australia as servants and slaves. So feel free to sing along if you know it. 1803, we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry, for Australia bound if we didn't all drown. The marks of our fetters we carry, from the rusty iron chains we cried through the rains. Good women we left in sorrow, as the mainsails unfurled, our curses we heard of the English and the thoughts of tomorrow. At the mouth of the ford, bid farewell to the soil, as down below decks we were lying. Oh, Doherty screamed, driven out from a dream of the vision of bold Robert dying. As the sun burned cruel, we dished out the gruel. Then O'Connor was down with the fever. 60 rebels today bound for Bunty Bay. How many would reach their receiver? Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, curse and hell, as her bow fought the swell, our ship danced like a moth in the firelight. White horses rode high as the devil passed by, taking souls to Hades by twilight. Well, 5 weeks out to sea, we were down 43. We buried our comrades each morning, and in our own slime we were lost in time. Endless nights without dawning. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Ah, well, Vandium's land, it's a hell for a man to live out his whole life in slavery, where the climate is raw, the guns make the law, neither wind nor rain care for bravery. Well, 20 years have gone by, I've ended my bond. My comrades ghosted beside me. Of the rebel I came, and I'm still the same. On a cold winter's night, you'll find me, yeah. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Thanks so much. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Oh, I've been a moonshiner for many a year. Well, I spend all my money on whiskey and beer. I'll go to some hollow, I'll set up my still. I'll make you a gallon of a 10-shilling bill. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Oh, I'll go to some hollow in this country. 10 gallons of a wash, I can go on a spree. No women to follow, yes, this world, it's all mine. I love none so well as I love the moonshine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Oh, moonshine, dear moonshine, how I love thee. You killed me, old father, and now you'll try me. Oh, bless all moonshiner, bless all moonshine. Its breath smells as sweet as the dew on the vine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Woohoo. Oh, stop. Too much. All right, anyone here ever go to Ireland and kiss the Blarney Stone? Are you sure you kissed the right one? This next song's about that, about all the Blarney Stones in Ireland. Here we go. I was on the road to Bandon one morning in July. I heard an Irish calling, she smiled as she passed by. I said, I am a stranger, I'm lonesome and alone. Would you kindly tell me where I'll find the little Blarney Stone? There's the Blarney Stone in Kerry, a Blarney Stone in Clare, a Blarney Stone in Wicklow, there's plenty in Kildare. There's a Blarney Stone in Sligo, and a big one in Athlone. The devil in town in Ireland that shall find the Blarney Stone. Oh, she gave me a smile, she winked her roguish eye. She set my heart a-thumping and I thought it'd surely die. Well, she rolled me in her arms and never made a moan. I kissed the blooming roses from the Bandon Blarney Stone. There's a Blarney Stone in Kerry, there's a Blarney Stone in Clare, a Blarney Stone in Wicklow, there's plenty in Kildare, a Blarney Stone in Sligo, and a big one in Athlone. You devil in town in Ireland that shall find the Blarney Stone. She said, I do believe you, I can tell it by a brogue. There never was a Maryland man with such an awful rogue. As long as you're a stranger with a red or Shannon clothes, the only Blarney Stone I know is underneath my nose. There's a Blarney Stone in Kerry, a Blarney Stone in Clare, a Blarney Stone in Wicklow, there's plenty in Kildare, a Blarney Stone in Sligo, a big one in Athlone. You devil in town in Ireland that shall find the Blarney Stone. There's a Blarney Stone in Kerry, a Blarney Stone in Clare, a Blarney Stone in Wicklow, there's plenty in Kildare. There's a Blarney Stone in Sligo, and a big one in Athlone. There'll never in town in Ireland that shall find the Blarney Stone. There you go. There's a dance floor, Chrissy, if you want to shake and move. Yep. All right, this next song, you get another one you probably heard on the radio few times and probably don't realize it's an Irish tune. But we think all Van Morrison tunes are classic Irish songs, so here we go. Feel free to sing along if you know it. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow playing a new game, laughing and a running, yeah, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts a thumping. Oh, and you, my brown-eyed girl, well, you, my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesday so slow? Going down the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind a rainbow's wall. Oh, slipping and sliding, yeah, all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. Well, you, my brown-eyed girl, do you remember well? Oh, we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, la-ti-da. So hard to find my way. Oh, now that I'm on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome just thinking about making love in the green grass behind Franklin's Brewery with you, my brown-eyed girl. Well, you, my brown-eyed girl, do you remember well? Oh, we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da-la-la-la-ti-da. Thanks so much. Oh, you got what? All right, we got one more song for you, then we're gonna take a quick break. We're here till at least 9, or until they kick us out, whichever happens first. Let us know if you got any requests during the break. Sounds right. If I should fall from the grace of God, where no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried neath the sod, but those angels won't receive me, let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud, the river's all run dry. Oh, well, this land was always ours, was the proud land of our fathers. It belongs to us and them, not to any of the others. Let them go, boys, let them go, boys. Let me go down in the mud, the river's all run dry. I will bury me at sea where no murdered ghost can haunt me. If I'm rocked upon the waves, no corpse can lie upon me. Coming up 3, boys, coming up 3 boys. Let me go down in the mud, those rivers all run dry. If I should fall from the grace of God, where no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried neath the sod, so the angels won't receive me, let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. Let me go down in the mud where those rivers all run dry. Thanks so much, O'McPub Band. We'll take a quick break. Be back in a few minutes with more tunes.
When the moon is shining clearly, will you come to me mammy's house? When the moon is shining clearly, I'll open the door and I'll let you in. Devil the one will hear us with me too. Fall a diddle da, fall a diddle dairy-o. So I went to her house in the middle of the night when the moon was shining clearly. I went to her house in the middle of the night when the moon was shining clearly. She opened the door and she let me in, and devil the one did hear us with me too. Fall a diddle da, fall a diddle dairy-o. She took me horse by the bridle and the bit, she led him to the stable. She took me horse by the bridle and the bit, she led him to the stable. So there plenty of oats for a soldier's horse to eat it if he's able. But he too, fall a diddle da, fall a diddle dairy-o. And she took me by the lily white hand and she led me to the table. She took me by the lily white hand and she led me to the table. So there's plenty of porter for a soldier boy to drink it if you're able. But me too, fall a diddle da, fall a diddle dairy-o. Then she got up and she made a bed and she made it nice and easy. She got up and she made a bed and she made it nice and easy. She got up and she laid me down, so I hope to God you're able with me till I fall a diddle da, fall a diddle dairy-o. And it's there we lay till the break of the day and devil.
Nice. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. Glad you guys are here. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. Great. Backwards, okay. We'll see. We'll be back in a couple minutes.